Is Christianity truly irrational? A provocative question, isn't it? This is a topic that ignites passionate debates and stirs deep thoughts. Why, you ask? Because it's about faith and rationality, two elements that shape our lives, our worldviews, and our understanding of the universe. Some folks see Christianity, with its emphasis on faith, as stepping outside the bounds of rational thought. But is this really the case? Or can faith and reason coexist harmoniously within the realm of Christianity? As we delve into this topic, remember, we aim to inspire and educate, not to judge or criticize. Christianity, like many religions, is often perceived as irrational. But why? The answer lies in the common perception that Christianity seems to rely heavily on faith, rather than on tangible, concrete proof. You see, faith, by its very nature, is a belief in the unseen, the unproven, and the yet-to-be-realized. It's all about trusting in something beyond our immediate perception and material reality. Now, in a world that values empirical evidence and logical reasoning, this reliance on faith can seem, well, a bit irrational. After all, how can one believe in something they cannot see, touch, or prove in a laboratory? This perception is further reinforced by the idea that faith and reason are polar opposites. Faith, they say, is about believing without seeing, while reason requires evidence and logical coherence. One is subjective, emotional, and personal, while the other is objective, logical, and universal. This dichotomy, however, is an oversimplification. It paints a picture that you either have faith or you have reason. You're either a believer or you're a rationalist. But is this really the case? Consider this. Faith isn't the absence of reason, but is often a response to it. Many a time, faith is born out of a deep-seated understanding and acceptance of certain truths that may not be immediately visible or provable. And while faith may transcend the boundaries of pure rationality, it doesn't necessarily contradict it. Take a moment to think about the countless Christians around the world. Are they all irrational? Have they abandoned reason for faith? Or could it be that their faith stems from a form of reasoning that goes beyond the tangible and the immediate? Yet is this perception of faith and reason as mutually exclusive truly accurate? Faith and reason, rather than being at odds, can coexist in Christianity. Let's dive deeper into this harmony. The common perception might be that these two elements are like oil and water, never mixing. However, in the Christian faith, they can be more likened to the two sides of a coin, inseparable and equally vital. Take a moment to think about faith. It's often viewed as a deeply personal experience that goes beyond the boundaries of pure rationality. It's like a compass guiding us through the uncharted territories of life. However, this doesn't mean that faith stands opposed to reason. In fact, it often has a logical foundation. Consider the Christian belief in a loving, omnipotent God. This faith is not without reason. Believers see the beauty and complexity of the world and the universe as evidence of a divine creator. They see the historical figure of Jesus and his resurrection as evidence of God's love and power. These are not random, baseless beliefs, but faith based on observations and interpretations. Take also the example of prayer. On the surface, it might seem irrational to speak to an unseen entity, but many Christians find logical reasons to pray. They see it as a way to seek guidance, find peace, and express gratitude. They find that it brings tangible benefits to their mental and emotional well-being. Again, faith is accompanied by reason. Moreover, the Bible itself encourages the use of reason. It calls for believers to love God with all their heart, soul, and mind, implying that intellectual engagement is part of a holistic faith. It presents faith as a confident trust in unseen realities based on good reasons. So, in Christianity, faith and reason are not at loggerheads. They are partners on the journey of understanding and living out the faith. They inform and strengthen each other, providing a comprehensive approach to life's ultimate questions. Faith is not the absence of reason, but rather it is trusting in something unseen based on good reasons. While faith is a cornerstone of Christianity, understanding this faith is not beyond the grasp of reason. Now, this doesn't mean that we're about to solve all mysteries of the universe or answer life's biggest questions, but it does suggest that Christianity, like any other belief system, can be examined, questioned, and understood through logical thinking. You see, the Christian faith is not a blind leap into the dark, but rather a confident step into the light, guided by reason. The Bible itself invites us to use our minds, to reason together, and to seek wisdom. This implies that God, the author of all truth, is not threatened by our questions or our pursuit of understanding. In fact, Christianity provides a logical foundation for reasoning. It presents a universe that is orderly and rational because it is created by an orderly and rational God. In this worldview, laws of logic, principles of cause and effect, and moral absolutes all make sense. For example, Christians believe in the resurrection of Jesus Christ. This belief is not based on blind faith, but on historical evidence, eyewitness accounts, and logical reasoning. If Jesus did rise from the dead, then it validates his claims and gives credibility to the Christian faith. Moreover, numerous Christian thinkers and philosophers, from Augustine to C.S. Lewis, have used reason and logic to explore and explain their faith. Their works demonstrate that faith and reason are not enemies but allies in the quest for truth. Yet it's essential to remember that while reason is a powerful tool, it is not the end-all be-all. Christianity acknowledges that there are aspects of reality beyond our comprehension. That's where faith comes in, trusting in the character and promises of God, even when we don't have all the answers. So, is Christianity irrational, or does it merely invite us to trust in something greater than ourselves, using our reason to understand and apply our faith? The question of whether Christianity is irrational is a complex one. And it's one that invites further exploration. We've delved into the common perception of Christianity as irrational, and the harmony that can exist between faith and reason within this belief system. We've also seen how Christianity, while deeply rooted in faith, can be approached and understood through the lens of reason. The conversation doesn't end here though. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, the exploration of faith and reason is an enriching journey. What are your thoughts? Share your perspectives in the comments below and explore more videos on faith and reason on our channel.